dog.
What's up, Parappa? With the clean flower shirt, man.
Yeah, thanks. DressALittleLeague.com.
All right, of course. Taking notes, taking notes.
Yes.
Yeah, man. How's this night going over here?
It's going solid. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. PreCookedBread, who actually upset Logic up against AZ, who's number 1 in New Mexico, if you didn't know.
Really?
I don't know. At one point or another, he was. I'm not sure how long ago it was, but my boy Desai told me that he recognized AZ and that he's in town. And I don't know what the deal is, but he was number 1 in Mexico at one point or another, whether it's Smash 4 Ultimate, I don't know. But he's here against PreCookedBread. Using the Wolf, we got PreCookedBread's Belmont.
Yeah, Belmont, I still feel like this character slept on. Some people were saying, oh, Belmont's still nice, and other people were saying that Belmont sucks. I feel like Belmonts are still very solid as long as you can do what PreCookedBread did right there, angle those forward airs. That's clutch.
PreCookedBread has shown that he has a very solid use of spacing with the whip, with not just the forward tilt, but the forward airs as well. He's making great use of it against Logic, and we'll see what he can do. I'm not gonna be one to jump the gun and say that, oh my God, he did not recover well enough with that. But he, yeah, like in terms of like Belmont's, he's solid, but he's kind of a matchup-dependent character, and that's kind of his weakness in the meta.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
I can get behind that. Some characters just shut him out, even though Wolf doesn't look like one of them at the moment, or maybe PreCookedBread is just really bringing it because the SD might have helped him out a bit, but even before that, he was kind of putting in some work. Great pressure, getting that rapid jab to just send him away again and reset the situation. Axes, crosses, forward smashes, no sweet spot. He's staying alive for now, though.
Yeah, for sure. That was a hand.
Yeah.
That was not the very end of the whip. Ooh.
Look at all that coverage, too, using the nair and dash attack and really everything the Belmont's kit.
Oh,
and
nice.
the reverse hitbox
Rebound
of that
off the
cross.
wall. Yeah, he actually specifically did it so it would rebound off the wall. Oh my God, if he had an up air, that would have killed probably. Wasn't quite ready. I think he misinputted an air or something like that. Not sure what the case was. Oh, that really bad. That's one thing also sucks about Belmont. Just has a really. Oh wow.
Oh,
he wasn't ready for that.
Put the collar on that Wolf right there.
Yeah, straight up. He tanked.
Also, you know Belmont's standing grab is 10 frames.
10 frames, I was going to say.
Yeah.
10 frames, it has no range. It is just, if there's anything they should buff on Belmont, in 4.0, come on. I would hope to see that Belmont gets like a grab buff. He needs it. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. For lack of a better term, I'd say it's pathetic. But
it is a very, very underprivileged grab.
Ooh.
In a game where grabs are underprivileged, it stands out as underprivileged. That's kind of crazy.
That says something.
Ooh. Yeah, AZ still he's not doing too badly as this game progresses, but it could very well change with PreCookedBread taking the fight to him directly with that. Ooh. Just bouncing all those projectiles right back in PreCookedBread's direction. But PreCookedBread still holding on to stage control. Nice axe throw. He's so good using trajectories on the axe as well.
And that could be it, as long as this ledge trap keeps up. But he missed inputs, get a back air, and Wolf will always sneak right underneath there to give that up smash.
He's scooping from miles.
Yeah. Scoop from Matt.
He was still in the air, and he was getting scooped like it was hot dogs. Like, why?
Hey, man. For some reason, that move just still always scoops deep, but it might not be enough to make a comeback here because, again, the ledge pressure, all these axes. Oh, and there's the collar again. Get back in the kennel.
Straight up. This is Resident Evil Remake. You put the dogs in the cages.
You know, I actually never played a Resident. Oh no, wait, I lied. I played Resident Evil 7. That was the only one I played.
That game was surprisingly good.
Oh yeah, it was mad good. Capcom's getting it back together, man.
Yeah, I'll get off after this. But yeah, it's Capcom. It's weird that Capcom found their stride with every game that isn't a fighting game.
Right? Well, they kind of lost it for a bit. Like Capcom was making some trash.
They made trash
for like 2013 to like 2016. They made just some awful games.
And then all of a sudden they brought it back, like with Resident Evil 7. What's that game? Devil May Cry. I don't say Dante May Cry. Devil May Cry 5 was apparently Fuego. Yo, you know what broke my mind?
What?
Mega Man 11 was apparently nice. I played the demo for that game, and I'm like, yo, this is actually kind of crispy. And apparently, it got good reviews. Mega Man 11.
I'm glad they're back.
I mean, they couldn't have done worse than Mighty Number 9.
We don't speak those words here. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Those are banned in the chat, actually.
Honestly, I should just be kicked off of commentary right now.
Yeah. File, if you see any Mighty Number 9s in the chat, please ban them if you want.
All right, done. Got it. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, man.
Oh, it's File. I didn't know File was running the stream.
Yeah, man. Always thank your stream runners.
I didn't know File was running the stream. I heard a voice I didn't recognize. It wasn't Noah. It wasn't Vince. I'm like, who could it be? It's File.
Yep. It's always one of those.
File's a stand-up guy.
All right, but here we go. We're getting into our next game right here. AZ kind of falling behind, but he had a little bit of momentum in the second stock where he put on like a solid 90 to 100% on Precooked Bread. So if he can tap into that and keep that consistent, we could see game 3 easy.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, man, I really like what Precooked Bread there. Oh, my God, everything is coming right back at you. But I like what he did there. He's showing that he's got composure and not just immediately mashing out a long disjointed hitbox. It's smart. He's putting it out consciously. That's what a lot of people. That separates a good disjoint player, like a sword player, whatever. This is not really a sword character, but a good player of those characters from a novice character of those players, in that they know when the right time to put out a button instead of just putting them out haphazardly.
Yeah, and also good use of getting out of disadvantage. We see it in like other games with similar archetypes, like Dalsim and Street Fighter. If you aren't good at like teleporting away or like, you know, sneaking things that shouldn't work, then you're going to get blown up. Precooked Bread has very good disadvantage save, but that one time, AZ catches him slipping again with another up smash.
I like the attempt from Precooked Bread there. He tried to go for a drop from the ledge whip, and it almost worked, but he was just a little bit too far out of reach. But AZ, not out of reach for that down air. He's on the hunt.
Yeah, a weakness of tether recoveries right there. They have to pass through a certain zone depending on like how far away they initially grabbed the ledge with their tether. And AZ called him the hell out and told him to get back in the ground.
Yeah, and AZ's showing a lot of confidence, showing us why he was #1 in Mexico for a reason. So it's good to see that he's making the adaptations of Precooked Bread. He's not looking so good for him. He's gonna have to try and do something about it, because once Wolf gets one hit in, it's so much damage, and trying to get off the ledge against Wolf, it's hell. It's hell.
Yeah, and also it's beyond damage at this point. You just need to get this stock ASAP. He's at 151. Everything else that you do, like, you're just giving more opportunities to get back in there. Getting that down there, not able to get anything off that, but runs right into Wolf's hands.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Okay, good stuff. He didn't burn his jump and then get clipped by the holy water bottle, because that would have certainly been the end of it. But it's still not looking super good. Oh,
that's it. He can't recover from there.
It's a valiant effort, but not going to be able to make it. Yeah, the fact that it set that far from that far away.
I think it was really good for him to use down smash right there, too, because we saw the angle was impossible for the Belmont to recover from.
There was nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing good done.
At all. Just start thinking about game 3 as soon as you saw that angle.
Yeah, AZ is showing his stuff. He definitely made the adaptations, and it's getting more difficult for Precooked Bread. Something that I think Precooked Bread could be doing. Instead of, like, he sees that immediately AZ is defaulting to, if I'm standing so far away, you're going to throw projectiles, so I'll reflect. What he can do, throw a cross away from Wolf, so that way on the way back, it can't be reflected back at you. He can nullify it with a reflector, but it's still not that big of a deal as opposed to having it sent back at you. So that's something that he could very well utilize. He's off to a good start on the battlefield counter pick. Got a good catch with an axe earlier. Going for another one. Oh my goodness, AZ had to go super deep below the stage in order to not get clipped by that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised he knew that was going to go below the ledge. It looked like it was going to land right on it.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. Another axe throw. All right, good. That's actually nice that even though you're not hitting with it, the fact that you have to make him recover at a certain position and it takes longer for him to get back makes it easier for you to get your ledge traps going. Nice axe throw, almost gets another one. He had it almost, just not quite. AZ narrowly escaping.
But something about this game. Oh,
damn,
get back
no
out
escape.
there.
Oh,
get back out there.
Yo, every trajectory covered. Every trajectory covered.
Every angle. Yeah, I don't think there was much that he could have really done there, especially when that last axe came out.
Yeah, my man throws, and he's throwing these with conviction. That's why I mess with Simon, because when he throws that cross, he says, "Be gone, foul beast."
I'm with it. I'm
Straight
with
up.
it.
Like, that's the kind of energy I mess with. Ooh. Oh my God, he got clipped by that. He expended his jump and tried to go for the, he was scared of getting clipped out of that tether again, so went for an up B, but AZ, nah, I'm going to catch that mix-up, sir.
And that was the softest give I've ever seen. Just slowly floats down there. It's like, okay, my foot's going to be here.
Yeah, for a
character like say, sir.
Yeah, Belmont, not much he can do. He's a normal man. That's the reason why he has no air drift. Because real men do not drift backwards. You go forward when you jump forward.
Yo, AZ's turning up.
AB. Oh, no, he didn't have his jump. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
He cooked. Oh, yeah, he's slowly falling behind. He ends up throwing it. Okay, at this point, the execution. A third time's a charm, man, just to find it.
But despite that amazing stock from AZ, it's still very much a realm of possibility. It's just a forward smash comes out. Or if PreCookedBread Bread could set up for his bread and butter, no pun intended, with the ledge traps. That's where he got a lot of his percent, most of his kills. So if he can set up the holy water well, but he misses it that time. That was a crucial moment because he could have died right there.
Yeah, it's really difficult to cover every single option when your opponent's mixing it up. And AZ, oh my goodness, he got screwed by his own cross. But nah, nice. Not gonna regret it too much because he's gonna be able to find the axe kill right after. But it's a dire situation. Gotta get. Oh man, it's just so tough to get to one hit and means you're put in such a disadvantageous position. And trying to escape that with this % deficit, it's really difficult for Belmont. Gonna have to see what he can do. Gets a drag down there. All right, we're seeing a little bit of something. Gonna have to get more of them.
Yeah, he especially needs to capitalize on stage control because as long as he keeps center stage, he's not in danger yet, but now he's in a lot of danger because he is dead. Yeah, no bigger danger than being dead.
Yeah, unfortunately, he tried to do the tether recovery, but right there, he was ready for it, AZ. He could have gone for an up B high, but that also came with a different set of risks.